Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Atika binti Syahari. I will explain about document retention and document destruction, reason for new policies, and types of records and paper records. Professional responsibility toward records management in any organization is very important. They also must know how the life cycle of records goes on, start from creation, use, maintain, dispose, and archive. The most important needs to be care for retention period and destruction for records using the rules and regulation stated by the archive. From this article, we can see that document retention and document destruction are the real issues that happen and need the ethical implication of document retention to use. The increased use of computer in the legal profession has resulted in the generation of huge amount of documentation. To ensure legal and professional responsibility, lawyers should adopt explicit record management policies, including regulation for retention and destruction. Next, the reason why we need to have new policies is professional accountability regulation need attention to record keeping. Lawyers should ensure retention and destruction procedures follow the lawyer's ethical duty to protect customer privacy. A few rules that need to be followed when lawyer makes litigation, professions, and destruction of evidence of their clients. Another reason to maintain record management policy is to not ignore the large volume of paper records related to financial costs and large volume of computer data storage that can result in insufficient hard drive or network space for up-to-date information. In retaining the records, there is not one single rule of retention that applies to all documents because retention applies differently to different categories of documents and how long they must be retained. Besides, for paper records, files that need to be kept permanently, which are original estate planning documents and financial documents. Also, regarding the lawyers or law firms on file, several federal and state rules and regulations could require the retention of information such as personal files and payroll information for a specified amount of time.
Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera doktor. My name is Tuan Nur Amirah binti Tuan Madi. My matrix number is 2022908005 and I will present about electronic records, review and destruction. Electronic records. According to the article, the policy should ensure that electronic records and electronic documents are retained for the same period as their paper counterpart. Besides, a lawyer should establish a records management policy to ensure effective management of clients' records. This policy should include steps to gain client consent, such as discussing the types of document at issue and the retention time. An engagement letter is an excellent opportunity to notify clients about the lawyer's records management policy. The engagement letter may address the lawyer's file storage standards, including the time the lawyer expects to keep the client's file and advise the client of the client's options for obtaining custody of the file after the matter or before destruction. Next, review. The lawyer may return the client's original documents or property at an established time, reminding them of their records management policy. They may also gain consent to destroy the records, either electronic or written at that time. Besides, there are alternative means of storage. Documentation storage is a crucial aspect of legal record keeping, and lawyers may consider alternative methods, such as scanning material onto CD-ROMs. This allows storing large quantities of documents in a small space while providing easy and inexpensive copies to clients. For the final review, the record management policy for record retention requires a study at the end of the retention period to ensure that any materials needed for further retention, such as original wills, are not included in the destruction process. Furthermore, Final client notification. According to the article, lawyers should communicate with their clients in writing before destroying files due to the time. Finally, distraction. A lawyer and law firm must uphold their professional responsibility by destroying records to protect client confidence. This involves shredding, incineration, or other methods that obliterate information. Besides implementing the policy, lawyers must establish a records management policy for legal, ethical, and practical reasons. However, more than simply drafting the policy is required. The policy must then be consistently implemented and applied. In conclusion, professional record management responsibilities include ensuring that information maintained by organization is accurate, safely preserved, and retained for the proper amount of time. That's all from us. Thank you, Doctor.